Victor Hugo, in his book Les Miserables, it's a scene where a convict has escaped from prison and he's looking for some solace, some refuge. So he's looking for some house that he can stay in. And everybody rejects him. They see the convict, long beard, the sight of him, he's not clean. They say, no, go away. He knocks on a bishop's door. The housekeeper opens. And the housekeeper sees the convict and says, and she closes the door. And the bishop says, who was that? No, it's a ragged, dirty man. What does he want? He wants some boarding for the night. Let him in. And the convict comes inside, and the bishop says, he tells the housekeeper, we have guests this evening, put the guest plates out. And they feed him, and because he's a guest, he gets the silver plates. So the silver plates are set. And the convict eats all the food, converses with the bishop, and the bishop says, please rest in the room. But as the convict is retiring, he watches with one eye and he sees where the housekeeper is keeping the silver plates. And in the middle of the night, the conflict. This bishop has been so kind. Silver plates. He steals the silver plates and he runs off. The next morning, knock on the door. The bishop opens the door, it's the police. And the police throw this convict on the ground and say, Bishop, we found this man with your silver plates. We recognize the plates because you often entertain us. And the bishop said, I think there's been a mistake here. He did not steal the plates. I gifted him the plates. And the police were confused. He said, yes, that's what he said. He told me that you stole the plates. Thank you, sirs, for doing a good job, but please apologize to this man. I gifted him the plates. And the police leave. And this convict, he knew that he had stolen the plates. This convict looks at the bishop and he can't understand why so much kindness. And the bishop goes up to the mantelpiece, the fireplace, and he takes two solid silver candlestick stands and gives it to the convict and says, remember, my son, life is to give, not to take. And that convict takes the candlestick stands, he's crying, and he has a changing moment. And in that moment, he decides to become a well-wisher of humanity. And what he does is, he becomes somebody, he never sells the candlestick stands, but he decides to benefit society. Now, one thought of kindness, one thought of benefit